So the more I see from Kamala Harris, the more I think whether she's a robot or not. She malfunctioned a couple of times during the press conferences. And also, one thing she did here when she was speaking with her counterpart from Poland at a press conference, she doesn't really know how to read the room or just knowing the boundaries. When reporters were asking serious questions about Ukrainian refugees and people in need and the conflict and everything else, it's not the right time to start giggling and laughing, reminding me of when Hillary Clinton started laughing at the wrong time, at the wrong place, every single time. For example, watch this.
I wanted to know if you think, and if you asked the United States to specifically accept more refugees.
Okay. A friend in need is a friend indeed.
Okay, I can first. Okay, so.
Okay, all right, calm down. It's like that really, really awkward teacher who needs support from the assistant, and she's like, "Come on, I don't know how to answer this question. Help me out here. Help me out." It's really awkward. Do you guys not have a good relationship, Poland and America? Because this is not really sending a right signal to the world that America and Poland are united on this issue. It's really awkward if you try to be the police of the world, which is really a bad idea at this point anyway in the 21st century, and then not really knowing how to stand up for yourself. She sometimes goes off script and she's completely weird. And this is another example of her malfunctioning, not really knowing exactly what she's talking about.
That's why we're here today. Because we have the ability to see what can be, unburdened by what has been, and then to make the possible actually happen.
I don't know what the that was.
Seriously, what? that was a good ending using The Office. But the problem is, she could be the next president of the United States. I mean, God help us all if that ever happens, if somehow Joe Biden goes somewhere and she replaces him. I'm still not convinced that Joe Biden is going to run for re-election anyway. So it's either going to be Kamala Harris or Michelle Obama or some random celebrity, maybe Meghan Markle. I don't know. But none of them make me feel safe about the world if they're in charge. And the fear is Joe Biden's leadership has been completely undermined. He's completely made a mess in Afghanistan and now what's going on in Ukraine, and just generally speaking, the Iran deal is another good example. The cost of living in America with the energy crisis. On the other hand, when he goes, and if it's supposed to be Kamala or someone like her, we might look back at these days and see these days as the good days. Because things could get even worse. Now, we have the new show Disrupt at 6 p.m. Thanks for all the support, by the way, all the good feedback that we received there. We got the Ukraine brief every day at 6 p.m. So subscribe to our channel. We're going to come back with more updates on Tousi, and we are the media.